Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Diana Wright, and I'm here to you today. I'm just doing a test of the Diana Wright Show online. The Diana Wright Show has been a show that was extremely successful in Jamaica, the rest of the Caribbean, and of course also in London on Identity TV. And I was interviewed by a gentleman on the BBC radio while I was in Jamaica. So I'm grateful and thankful for all of that. Life has been tumultuous, to say the least, for the past couple of years with my daughter. And I will give you my testimony as we go along, because I'm doing some good things to let you know what was going on in my life for all this time that I've been missing in action, as in MIA. Lots of tragedy, but you do know that sometimes tragedy is an interruption into your celebration, that God is going to provide you with His grace. So I'll tell you all about that as we go along. I have a book coming out called Deadly Negligence that will give you all the details of what went on, all the juicy details. And also, I'm doing a project called I Love Me Crusade. And this crusade is very special for me because I do believe that if you don't love yourself, you have a lot of other problems going on. But if you truly love yourself and love who you are, you can conquer anything that the devil tries to throw, your way. And the scripture that talks about God turning all the bad things into good, it is indeed a fact. And I will tell you why and all of that as we go along. But the I Love Me project, and I'm calling it a crusade because I believe that this is something that we can each do for ourselves and our children, our loved ones, whether it's male or female, especially female, because females seem to always have an issue in loving who they are, not wanting to have the long hair or the blonde hair or the blue eyes, or not accepting that what God gave them is all they need, because remember now the scripture tells us that we are wonderfully made by God. Okay, and He will do wondrous things in our lives. So we have to keep that in mind. And as we go along, I already have my t-shirts that you will see on my website, which is dianawrighttv.webs.com. You will see it in my web store. And the shirt simply says, I love me. So if you love yourself, I know you're going to buy one. If you don't love yourself, maybe it will take you a little longer to buy one, so you can announce and pronounce to the world that you love yourself. Because once you love yourself, love comes to you. Stop looking for love from someone else and giving it to yourself. I love me are the most powerful three little words anyone could just ever think about. Just take a mirror. And if you don't have a mirror wherever you are right now, just look in your phone. Turn the light off in the phone and you will see that mirror, and look at it and truly say to yourself, I love me. And see the feeling that you get. It's a feeling that you get because if you think about when you're in love with someone, you're so euphoric. You want to be your best. You straighten your shoulders and you walk tall and you feel good about yourself when you're in love with someone else. So why not give that love to yourself first and then receive it? Yeah? Remember, there's so many things about love. Real love, fake love, puppy love. God is love, which is the greatest love. The power of love. I mean, we talk about love every single day, but how many times do we really and truly say to ourselves, I love me. I love me the way God made me. I love me the way I am right now. Not saying you can't be better, because we can all improve, but just love yourself where you are right now. Take care of who you are right now, and the rest will come. They call it God's grace, God's favor. And don't forget that grace simply means unmerited favor, because we're going to reap where we have not sown. We're going to receive things that we never dreamt we could receive. We're going to go places that we never imagined that we could go because of God's grace. So I want to inspire you today to just simply love yourself. I heard something this morning that I thought was quite interesting when they were talking about the fact that Coach's stocks plunged because their sales weren't good, and the gentleman said, Coach is aspirational luxury. It's not real luxury. And I thought about that, but then I also remember that because he mentioned the fact that Coach is not, a real luxury, and they have to do a lot of promotion, and they didn't do very well over the season and all that. And I thought about the Hermes bag. Hermes is a company that really doesn't advertise or promote anything, but they always have a line for their product. If you try to order a real Hermes bag now, not the fake ones, the real luxury Hermes bags, you have to go on a list, a waiting list, to get the bag that you want. Right? So why not give that sense of luxury to yourself and say, I love me? And when you purchase one of my shirts that you see in my web store, or when you see it on Facebook, it's there on Facebook, and you will then say to yourself, okay, when I put this shirt on, I'm telling everybody that I love me. And isn't that the greatest love of all? So aspire for the real luxury. That luxury is loving yourself, being able to tell yourself, I love me. Teach your children to do that. And I will show you later on why it's so important, because if I did not teach my daughter to love herself from a very, very early age, as long as I can remember, she would not be able to be strong enough to go through the struggles that she's been through for the past 5 years. And I'll give it to you in doses and bits and pieces. A very emotional story. The devil was at work, and God has turned it all into good. And he will turn whatever troubles you're having into good. I think of this song that I so love and believe in, and it's simply called, I Believe the Storm is Gonna Be Over. Yeah? Well, I believe that your storm will be over. The rain will stop raining soon, and the sun will shine in your lives, no matter where you are in the world and wherever you are watching me today. Because my prayer for you is that your storm will indeed be over. Just want to give you some ideas of some of the things that we're going to be discussing on the Diana Wright Show as we go along. We're going to have several segments on a daily basis, and we'll tell you what are going to be our times of that we're going to be on live. We're going to try to bring you some clips of the old Diana Wright Show that was so popular in Jamaica, in London, in the Caribbean, Antigua, St. Kitts, St. Martin, all those islands, where the show created a stir and a rage and happiness and joy and madness and everything else with people, based on some of the topics that we did. But just want to let you know that, of course, my major thrust and intention on this program, the new Diana Wright Show online, is to, just tell you